guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Megan. If you didn't know, now you know. I apologize, no face cam today. We are recovering from too much activity. I don't feel good. I did also want to just quickly address why this nail looks different than the others. We've had an incident. It broke off down here, so I've had to make a new one with polygel. Apparently it's more clear to look at down here, so that's what I've done. And fun fact, this hand also had a problem. This nail cracked halfway across. It is still my natural nail under here, but I did have to do an overlay to secure that. So this is what we've got now. We're just going to proceed as if these nails are just regular nails, and I'm going to paint on top of them and hope for the best. So let's do that. Firstly, I am going to put down this base coat. I don't know how well it's going to work on top of this polygel, but we're going to find out. Alright, so our two main colors we're going to go with today are China Glaze, Yule Jewels, and Orly White Tips. I just feel like this is a stark white polish, so that's one I like to use. Alright, and then as always, a quick dry top coat to aid in sealing these in. Alright, so now we've got these dry-ish, hopefully dry enough. We are going to go in with some stamping plates for the majority of our decorations today, but we're going to try and do one nail at a time so that this liquid latex doesn't get stuck to itself. Alright, so now that that is dry, let's try and do the stamping. Now this is a new plate. I don't know how well it's going to pick up, but we're certainly going to find out. I am starting with this white stamping polish from Pueen. It is called Pure White. It's not a bad transfer. I can live with that. Now let's see if we can get it on this nail with this curvature that it has. Let's start under here. Yeah, there we go. Do a roll. Excellent. We've got it everywhere. That's pretty good if I do say so myself. Alright, so now let's peel off, pardon me, let's peel off this latex. Yes, that looks quite nice. A little cleanup at the end would probably go a long way, but we'll come back to that. I think next we're going to try and take these flowers to put on here. Let's give it a shot. Now let's get all down in here and push. Yes, that's a pretty clean transfer as well. Totally forgot to put the latex on, so now I'm gonna have to clean that up. That's okay. Alright, so I am going to make an attempt to do one of those peppermint nails, and I'm going to use this same red that we've been using. Wish me luck, because I don't know if I can even make this look nice, but we're going to figure it out. Okay. So let's start by getting our first swirly bit. Yes, that looks okay. Not terrible. We're definitely gonna have to do 2 coats, but that's okay. Okay. Alright, we're off to a good start. Let's do another swirly bit. Need a little more paint over here. Yes, okay. Let's see if I can not mess this one up while I get up in here. Okay, there's gonna need to be a little cleanup, and I'm wondering if back here I should go in reverse, maybe. That way I'm pulling away from the cuticle. That seems wise. Do you agree? Okay. Yes, yes, we are doing it, you guys. I don't hate it. Okay, let's give that just a moment to dry while I clean this little oops-a-daisy up. Alright, now let's try and get us a second coat. Maybe a little bit thicker even. Okay, it's looking good so far. Pardon that I am not that talkative. I have to concentrate because I am not an artist. As I always say, I am not a professional. I'm just doing stuff. That's my motto at this point. Okay, so I like that. We're gonna let that dry a minute, and then I might actually go in and put some thin ones in between, if I can. If you've been watching my videos, then you're fully aware I'm horrible at thin lines. But now is not the time to give up. Okay, I've got a little brush in. Let's see if we can't get some in here. Yes, that's not terrible. They don't even have to be even. Let's just put one in here. Yes, one in here. Curvy, curvy. And then one in here. Just this one has 2, which is interesting. I wonder if I should fill it in really and just make it another one of these. Okay. I guess so. It's all right. Let's see if we can't get another little layer on these to brighten them up. Oop. It's starting to go off the rails, guys. The too much gene is kicking in. I'm gonna stop before this gets out of hand. Alright, and now we're gonna go in with this red stamping polish. It's a bit of a different shade, but it is called So Red. And I'm gonna use these little gingerbread men here and get some of those. I think they'll be nice and cute. Okay, we've got them. Now let's see if we can make this cover this whole nail. It looks like we're probably gonna have to get some more men. Unless I can... There we go. I think we've got mostly coverage. I can live with that. Once again, I have forgotten the latex, so I have to be really careful about cleaning this red up, because if you know anything about reds, they bleed and they stain, and that is not something that I want on my nail. So I'm trying to be delicate, but it is hard. Let's also switch to a bigger brush so that we can clean a bigger area. We can come back in for the small detail work. But, uh-oh. I have just crammed this into my thumb. Anyways, some of my gingerbread men are not complete. What shall we do? Let's actually just take some more and fill in some gaps. Definitely gonna have to do some cleanup work because of this, but that's okay. Alright, yeah, that'll do. Well, you guys, this is actually looking really cute, but I feel like this one, we need to do a little more. I've got this black Orly polish called Mind Over Matter. I'm gonna see if we can't squeeze in a little detailing maybe without doing too much. So let's just take some of that and that thin little brush that we had. Let's see here if we can just do like this. I gotta be delicate with it because, oop, that line already wobbled. What do you think? Better? Worse? It is the only black on here, so I probably need to figure out how to get some in elsewhere, but I can't take it off because this isn't gel. We've got to keep it. But I felt like it just needed a little something. Before we continue, because there's a few more things I want to add, let's do another top coat real quick, just to make sure that everything we have done remains in place. And actually, let's just go in with the Maniology smudge-free top coat so we don't mess up our stamps. So here's what I'm thinking. What about we take some of these tiny black rhinestones and add them. I'm going to use the 4 rhinestones only from China Glaze to adhere them. Let's put a couple over here with our snowflakes, maybe one here, and one here, and one here. Seems good to me. If I can actually find those spots. So what are these? Black droplets in the snow? Who knows? I'll go around them and reinforce them momentarily. And then I don't think there's a way to incorporate them with this one. I mean, I guess I could put it in the buttons of some of these guys. I'll do just like 1 or 2 at a time. There's some. Let's do these 2. I am all up on the camera if it sounds like I'm yelling. I'm not, I'm just really close to it. Interesting. Maybe we don't do all of them, just some, like this one, this one, and then maybe somebody over here as well, like this guy. There's not really one over here. I thought I put one, but maybe it got smudged away. Okay. Okay, that leaves 2 of them that don't have. And should I make them since the rest of them do? Or, well, it's 3 that don't. I mean, I don't want to get carried away. I think that's fine. And then also, I would like to put some in the center of these flowers. We'll have 1, 2. Yeah. And then over here, I think we're gonna leave it off as well. This one and and then I have also brought in the Hollow Taco Reflective Taco. I think we're gonna put some here with our sparkly peppermint. Yeah, and then also some over here with these snowflakes. Now I suppose we try and get in between these rhinestones with a little top coat to finally seal everything in. So I have to go a little bit slowly, a little bit delicately, so I don't just completely cover the rhinestones. Alright guys, well I think that's where we're going to leave it. What do you think of the final result? I would say this is an easy Christmas style, and I say easy in the loosest terms. Obviously, I will, as always, go outside and get you some photos in the daylight. Maybe it's actually raining today. If you don't see any photos, it is because the weather was not permitting. But from what I can see in this little viewfinder, this isn't half bad. And I can actually see the reflective glistening as well, so that's pretty cool. Let me know what you think. I will be doing a Christmas nail set each week this month, in addition to Nailmas. If you haven't caught on already, every day from the 1st to the 25th there is a single short being posted here on YouTube and as well on my social medias, between 30 and 60 seconds, just doing one nail per day, and it does total out 5 sets over the course of the month. And once I have finished, I will show you in a video of all of the sets in their entirety with their mates. So I hope you are enjoying those as well. Definitely make sure that you are subscribed so you're not missing these videos. And do remember that I work with regular nail polish, and nail art is accessible to everyone, even if you don't use gel. So thank you again for liking my video. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your interaction. I do really appreciate everything. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.